Study abroad Edu Expo 2025. Get up to 50% scholarships. Join us on 27th April. Register now. The Next Education Consultancy, trusted partner for visa success.
The Ceylon Electricity Board yesterday requested all rooftop solar power generation system owners across the country to voluntarily switch off their systems during daytime hours until 3 p.m. from the 13th to the 21st of April. The state power supplier claimed that electricity demand had plummeted to historic lows owing to the extended holiday period and sunny weather, and that therefore the high contribution from variable renewable energy sources was placing a significant stress on the national grid, necessitating the curtailing of rooftop solar power generation systems to maintain the stability and reliability of the national grid. However, the CEB's request drew criticism from renewable energy producers and consumers associations.
We suspect that this is a conspiracy by the CEB chairman and others who are opposed to renewable energy. We intend to file a complaint in this regard with the CID right after the new year. The government and the CEB chairman have interest in thermal power plants. By discouraging renewable power generation, they intend to purchase power from thermal power plants at exorbitant prices.
Against this backdrop, the CEB later issued a clarification regarding the necessity to curtail rooftop solar power generation systems. The state power supplier claimed that in view of the very low demand during the holiday season, it shuts down large thermal power plants such as hydro, coal and all other thermal plants. The CEB added that the larger power plants provide a critical service to the grid called inertia, which helps keep the electricity frequency stable. Inertia is primarily provided by the spinning mass of large generators and helps the grid resist sudden changes in power. Without adequate inertia, even a small glitch can cause voltage or frequency problems, leading to partial or total blackouts. The CEB highlighted that unlike large power plants, it cannot control the production from rooftop solar power generation systems unless customers shut them down, and that they do not provide inertia to the grid. Highlighting supply and demand figures, the Electricity Board claimed that if it hadn't managed electricity supply on Saturday the 12th of April, inertia support for the national grid would have plummeted to a dangerously low 34%, but that by curtailing renewable power generation systems, it was able to maintain inertia support at 56%, a level sufficient, though not ideal, to prevent a sudden grid collapse. As the CEB Control Centre cannot control rooftop solar power generation systems when demand is low and solar output is high, conventional power plants are forced offline. Accordingly, the state power supplier said that until battery energy storage systems, water batteries and grid-forming inverters are widely deployed, Sri Lanka's grid must rely on large power plants to supply inertia and ensure stability, thus necessitating the temporary curtailment of rooftop solar power generation systems. Accordingly, the CEB reiterated its appeal for rooftop solar power generation system owners to voluntarily switch off their systems each day from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m.